Okay, I'm going to finally introduce the last special processing function that we're interested in called keyPressed. But before I do that, I want to show you how I'm using a variable here. So if you look in the mouse pressed function, you can see that I'm using a variable for the length and the width of the rectangle that I'm drawing called side. And you can also see where I've declared that variable, but what you haven't seen before is me actually putting a value into the variable at the same time that I'm declaring it. And that's perfectly okay to do that. So right now, if I ran this program and I pressed the mouse, I would get a rectangle, a 50 by 50 rectangle, because that's the value of side. But I have this fourth special function down here called keyPressed. And you can see the code inside of that is changing the value of the variable side. It is looking to see where the mouse is, looking to see what the x-coordinate of the location of the mouse is, and making side equal to that. So this code will be executed if you press any key on the keyboard. So when I press a key on the keyboard, it looks to see where the mouse is, gets the x-coordinate of that, and sets side equal to that. So if the mouse happens to be way over towards the left, side is going to be a pretty small value. If the mouse happens to be way over to the right, side is going to be a large value. Okay, and then that, of course, will affect how the rectangle is drawn. So let's take a look and see how this will work out. So right now, I'm not pressing any key, so I'll just press the mouse and I'll get a 50 by 50 rectangle. But now let's just move the mouse over towards the left here, and let's just press any key on the keyboard. Now I'll continue pressing the mouse, and you can see I get smaller rectangles because it has taken that very small x-coordinate of the location of the mouse and made that the size of the rectangle. Okay, so let's move over towards this side. All right, press any key. All right, now the side of the rectangle has become whatever the x-coordinate of the location of the mouse is there, which is pretty large. So now when I continue to press the mouse, I get really large rectangles. Okay? But the important thing to remember here is that whatever is inside the keyPressed function gets executed when you press any key on the keyboard.